Welcome in. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on how to get the Gift of the Widow Curse, which just came out with Season 20. The first thing you need to make sure you've done is practically all, is the easiest way to do it, but you need to make sure you've got many of your commendations done for the smuggler season, Season 18. Specifically, you need to do this one, Ducal Disciple, and that's going to be the last one, and there's several prerequisites to get to that one. But once that one's done, you will then want to go to Crescent Isle, which I'm already at, but you can see it's on the far west of the map, B9. And there, you are going to go into the smugglers area, which is inside this cave. Which you see I've parked on the bay side of it and I'm entering that way, but you can also enter from back there on the back side. Be careful not to trigger the traps, or if you do trigger the traps, don't let them kill you. And you're going to talk. Alright, so once you come up to Lottie, I'm going to pick the bottom option.
He's moving about the place, so he's difficult to pin down. But don't worry about Dukey boy for now. You have caught the attention of the big cheese. They're impressed and reckon it's time for you to see the organ grinders, not the monkey. You'll have to find them, though. They likes to be in the middle of things they do, right in the middle, if you catch my drift. And up higher, too. They've cleared out the riffraff, so you won't be spotted neither. But the door's locked. When you get there, make sure you utter the password. The Wanderer shows the way. Without it, they'll never let you in.
Alright, so she gave us all the clues we need. As you could see, she was stressing right in the middle. And by that, what she means is the old Arena Tavern. And I'll show you exactly where you're going to be trying to go. But you're going to be going to the very tip top of K12. It's going to be like right there. And that's where we're going to sail to now. Alright, so we've arrived at the old Arena Tavern. Unfortunately, it's storming here for me. But as you can see, I'm right where I marked the circle. And from here, we are going to go up, up, and up. Once you get to the main part, you're going to go around the backside. And we're going to take this ladder up. Or you can fall back down. And then this door, you're going to knock. That's the code Lottie told you.
Thank you for
And talk to Wanda.
My belief that there was more to the world is what led me to these seas. And since the day I arrived, I've yearned for deeper meaning and purpose. Even before I lost my flesh, I did not seek conquest or crowns. No. I seek the greatest treasure of these seas. The knowledge to harness its mysteries. Long before cursed cannonballs tore holes in hulls, before the seas learned fear, I found his work. Tablets of the Soulsmith dragged from the wreck of the burning blade. Fragments, principles, theories left unfinished. From those writings came my first weapons, cursed cannonballs. Crude, perhaps, but effective. And every experiment since has carried his mark. Now at last, I have the craftsman himself.
So, my apprentice returns with chains in her hands. You wear my title well, Curse Forger. You master know what I began.
Don't mistake apprenticeship for control. Tell them what you told me, or I will remind you how easily a blessing may be twisted.
Very well, since you insist on witnesses. By your terms, I was once the warsmith of the Widow. Flesh-bound, as you once were. I served my enchanting queen and forged victory in ways her enemies could never comprehend. We needed warriors who would not falter. I stole binding rights older than myself or my queen. But bone would not answer me. So I bound souls to armor instead. Stone and metal remember obedience better than flesh and bone.
And in doing so, you created a pale imitation. One cursed to persist, and ultimately to be incarcerated, entombed. Your work endures because it cannot dissipate. My curses endure because they are designed that way.
It was not weapons that defeated us. It was the scarlet storm that encircles these seas, and the red mists that shroud it from prying eyes. Called down on us on the Panther's command by the Sunstone Fox. And only my people's best navigators, the prescient glimmerfish, knew how to pass through it. But none of them had joined our cause. So we had no escape. The Wayfinders they created to guard the knowledge were no brute tools. The charts were bound to skill. When the shroud closed in, we were, all of us, trapped. The Widow, the Eternal Guard, myself. The relic you uncovered is the last of those Wayfinders. Without it, we remain banished. With it, the seas may open again.
Enough! What you want is immaterial. It is what we will do with this knowledge that matters. You see now. Not a plea for freedom. A lesson.
You unlock the gift of the Widow Curse. Alright, after completing that little conversation, you're going to go to your vanity chest. Curses, and you can equip your new curse. There's kind of a little bit of what it looks like. I've got some clothes on, so can't see everything, but very, very purple.